No, I'm a writer.
You are a writer.
So I do a lot of writing. I talk about the things that are happening in here, and then I give them to the officers. I write about the things that are happening in here, especially the positive things we learn in here, and then I give them to the officers. And if they have the chance, then they can have those things typed, and then perhaps when I leave, some people will just know that when someone goes to prison, it's not all about darkness.
All right.
There's a lot of light.
In the prison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to Lakerma Consultants, where your financial success is our priority. Are you a foreign national in South Africa or abroad? We make it easy for you to start your business with our FNB non-resident gold business accounts. No need for a permit, just a valid passport and you're ready to go. Plus, we offer CIPC company registration to get your business officially recognized. Secure your future today with an FNB non-resident gold business account. Simple, fast, and tailored to your needs. Check out on what FNB non-res account can do. Check out also on our company registration promo. If you need any assistance, please contact on details shown on screen.
The program is called Home Away from Home. We have had an opportunity to come into our prison where we make a follow-up to the initiative that has been taken by the Zimbabwe Prisons and Correctional Service to offer chances to all the inmates to go through the vocational training that they offer through their the training facilities that are here to our prison, as well as offer people educational qualifications if they didn't have when they entered into this prison during the time of their incarceration. And today I've had an opportunity now to have a conversation with Elvis Shumba. He's 57 years old. He's from Mataga in Mberengwa, and he's also a teacher by profession. He's here because of a crime that he committed, which is classified as indecent assault. And after that, during the court, he was given 14 years in incarceration. We want to have a conversation with him. He's a teacher by profession, trained at Belvedere Teachers College in Harare, but he has been practicing it in Mberengwa. Welcome to the program, Elvis.
Yes.
You are a teacher by profession.
Yes.
And you are in prison. Immediately when you entered into prison, what did you think of with your profession?
I thought that was the end of my life.
Okay.
But later on, I discovered that, well, perhaps it was the beginning of something new.
Okay. What happened to you for you to be involved in an indecent assault?
No, it's like I invited my daughter, who was divorced. She was mentally disturbed, and I had to take her from her husband. So she had a son. So that was the son. Perhaps, in fact, that was the son I was alleged to have abused.
And when they say it's indecent assault, what is it within those allegations?
At first,
What do they mean exactly? Yeah.
At first, it was supposed to be a sexual offense.
Okay.
But later
To
on,
that
the
boy.
courts discovered that it was a physical offense.
Okay. Allegations were towards a boy.
Yeah.
Which is, we were talking about sodomization.
Yeah.
Okay.
At first.
Right. And then who reported the case?
I'm sure it was the son's mother, my daughter.
And, okay. And you attribute that to her mental illness?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. And the boy, did they have a chance to talk to the boy?
Yeah, they had, but that was in court. I didn't have the chance to talk to him.
But the authorities also spoke to the boy to find, because he was also a witness in the case, is it?
Yeah, I'm sure they had the chance.
Okay.
Because I wasn't staying with him. I was staying in Gweru where I was working. So I was only called home.
Okay. Right. And then when you were in court, and then they gave you 14 years.
Yeah.
What was your immediate reaction?
Of course, I was pained, but I immediately forgave my daughter and her son.
How old is the son?
Now he's 12.
He's 12.
Yeah.
All right. And when they said, now, Elvis, you're going to be incarcerated for 14 years, you have forgiven them. And then when you entered, there's also a process which I understand the rehab officers responsible with the rehabilitation, they also take you through a counseling process.
Yeah, surely they
Right.
did that.
Was that of any help to you?
Yeah, surely it was.
What did they say during that session?
No, they said that I should forget, I should concentrate on my future, and I should make sure that I don't think much, especially when I'm in here, because I lost a lot of weight.
Okay.
So when they realized that, well, something was wrong, they called me, and then they counseled me, and I started to improve.
Okay. And you are still in the process of improvement,
Yeah,
or you
surely.
can safely say you are okay now?
No, not yet.
It's a process.
Yeah, it's
it
a
doesn't
process.
happen overnight.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you enjoy most about teaching, even when you were outside?
I just enjoyed perhaps giving people new things. It's like when you start teaching people, some of them will be ignorant. But after your lessons, you will just discover that, well, perhaps we have just taught them something. Then they start appreciating. You
Okay. Were you a teacher at secondary or primary?
see, secondary.
Secondary.
Yes.
All right. And now that you are here in prison, what is it that you are doing in terms of upgrading yourself or the skills that you are impacting to other inmates?
No, I am a writer.
You are right.
So I do a lot of writing. I talk about the things that are happening in here, and then I give them to the officers. I write about the things that are happening in here, especially the positive things we learn in here, and then I give them to the officers. And if they have the chance, then they can have those things typed, and then perhaps when I leave, some people will just know that when someone goes to prison, it's not all about darkness.
All right.
There's a lot of light.
In the prison.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So when they say there's light at the end of the tunnel, they are also referring to somebody who has been in incarceration for some period.
Yeah, surely.
Okay. What are the positive things that you have noted already that are already on the printed papers or typed papers?
Yeah, especially when I look at our officers.
Right.
Before I came in here, I thought that perhaps most of them were evil.
Okay.
But when I came in here,
Did you tell them?
no, I didn't.
Oh, you're speaking to me now.
Yeah,
You used to
I'm
think they are
speaking to
evil.
you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but now I realize that, well, they are very, very human, more than most of us.
What
They
makes you
understand.
say so?
Yeah, when we give them our problems, or when we take our problems to them,
Yes.
well, they help us. They are very patient.
Okay. Right. Let's talk about the other things. You've spoken about the officers, the good things that they are doing, that they do every day in their day-to-day lives in the prison. What are other positive things that you have? How long have you been in the prison?
More than a year.
More than a year. How many pieces have you written?
More than 10.
More than 10. Yes, we want to pick of the maybe top 5 of them. He's speaking about the positive things that are happening in the prison.
Yeah, perhaps life in prison. I just talked about life in prison.
What are the positives about it?
Well, in most cases, you find that some of us are short-tempered.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, I used to be very, very short-tempered.
Yourself? Okay.
But now I'm now long-tempered. If someone does something wrong, I have got the patience. I can sit down with that person, and then we can talk, and then we can solve our problems amicable. So I'll
Without
also
physical intervention.
I'll also take this point back home. Yeah, because I used to be very, very harsh.
Right.
Yeah, especially on this nephew of mine, my
Okay.
daughter's son. I used to physically abuse him, but now when I go back, he will be my best friend.
Okay. And what are the dangers of physically abusing someone, especially the minors?
The minus, of course, like what I'm experiencing right now, long sentences, you can be given very, very long sentences. You can be given up to 8 years. Especially I was accused of 5, I had 5 counts. And each count was supposed to give me about 20 years. So you can imagine. But later on they discovered that, well, things were not as bad as portrayed.
Okay. And the prison was also lenient to you. All right. I'm still digging on the pieces of stories that you are writing. You've spoken about 2 so far. The other one, the positives that you will find in the prison, because you are now an ambassador for the prison.
Yeah,
And you are being asked to speak about what you have written already. Otherwise, your documents may find way to the press. Speaking the positive things about prison, help us.
Yeah,
Tell us some more.
Yeah, some more. In fact, we've got some inmates who have not had the chance perhaps to go to school.
All right.
So I'll be teaching them, like the one you first interviewed. Yeah, I'm busy teaching him. So he's doing a lot
Okay.
of good things. We always talk about the life that is after imprisonment. So he's very, very positive.
Right.
So it's like I'm an ambassador to the prison. So I take information from the prison officers. I tell my inmates so they understand better when it comes from me. Because I'm also part of them.
And you are a teacher
Yes.
by profession. So your role as a teacher, you are continuing with teaching even all-level subjects in the prison.
Yes.
Okay. What subjects do you favor teaching?
English.
English.
English and Shona.
Okay. Well, how about when you were still in Matagal? Were you teaching those same subjects, or you were
No,
just
I was in Gweru. I was teaching English.
you were teaching in Gweru? You were
Yeah.
teaching English. Okay. And your students, did they pass their O-levels?
Yeah,
Their
they
pass rate?
did very well.
Okay.
And they are missing me now.
They're missing you. So what do you think of this situation which you did cause, where you now there's a disengagement between you and the students and the school?
No, I feel very guilt because they had a lot of trust in me. So when I was incarcerated, most of them were expecting a lot of help from me. It's like I was teaching at one of the private colleges in Gweru. So you can imagine how much the parents had paid. That is for the subjects I was supposed to teach them, only to discover that I was in prison. So I feel very sorry for them.
Yes. Now you are recovering, and what's your message to all those parents concerning what happened between you and them?
Well, I can safely say that I'll be back and I will continue to help them. Well, I may not help their immediate children, but I'll be there for someone else.
Okay.
So I'll continue helping them.
You still have some years to go. 14 years we were given. How many years were subtracted by the prison?
By the prison. So I was left with 6.8.
6.
6.8.
6.8.
So now I'm left with about 5.
Right. While you are in prison, what's your vision as a teacher?
My vision, my vision is that perhaps people should continue, perhaps working very hard. That is education-wise, and we should also be very close to the rehabilitation officers because they give us help wholeheartedly.
Okay.
They are our parents in here.
Okay. All right. Did you want to add on something?
I wanted to say perhaps we should be given more time to do practical subjects.
Okay. Like which subjects?
Yeah, like woodwork. Because we can also help, that is in maintaining furniture here without using any cash in here.
Okay. Right. Okay. That's interesting. Did you leave a family?
Yeah.
Wife and how many children?
We are just one wife and 2 children.
Okay. And how old are your children?
The last one is 27.
The last born is 27.
Yeah.
So these are adults. Okay. And when you come out of prison, do you intend to start your own school, or you would want to continue being employed?
Yeah, surely I would want to start my own school because I was in the process of doing that.
Okay. Right. Start your own private college
Yeah.
for secondary education.
Yeah, secondary
Okay.
education.
To start a school, what is it that you would need? Maybe somebody to help you in the near future when you come out of prison.
Yeah, of course I will need a lot of help, that is monetary wise, because I will need to go to the Ministry of Education to register myself. I also need to travel to Harare. I also need stationery, that is to make my college worthwhile.
Right. Okay.
Because there will be a lot of comparison.
Okay. All right. All right.
And I also need to clear my name.
Okay. Right. What do you intend to do in the process of clearing your name?
Yeah, I need to go to the police and perhaps explain myself. And I will tell them. I will also need perhaps written information written letters from the rehabilitation officers to take home.
Okay. Right. While you are teaching the children, not the children, the inmates in here, is there anything that you would want to appeal maybe to the business world in terms of things that you use during the times that you are teaching people the O-level subjects?
Yeah, really.
What would
It's
you
like
want them to help you with? To help the institution, which is the Zimbabwe Prisons and Correctional Service, so that people have got everything that they need for them to...
Yeah, we need books.
Right.
We need books. That is in the form of textbooks,
Right.
exercise books, pens, and so forth. It's like in some cases, when I want to give them notes, some of them won't be having.
They don't have
exercise
notebooks.
books.
Okay,
Notebooks.
exercise books, yeah. Okay.
And I, as a teacher, I'm also heavily affected.
When the inmates don't have enough materials to use during the times that they're having lessons.
Yeah, really.
Okay. Yeah, that's... do you have anything that you want to speak to the Zimbabweans that are watching on Sly Media TV on this program, Home Away from Home?
Okay, I would like to say, please, we need to be forgiven for whatever we did. That might be allegations or whatsoever, but as Zimbabweans, we need to live in peace. We need to appreciate perhaps the help they give us as parents and as the entire world. We need a lot of help.
Okay. Thank you so much. That's Elvis. Do you want to say hello to anybody who will be watching, especially your family members?
Okay, I would like to say hello to my brother's son, Nation, and to my aunt, that is a mother, who is teaching in Shurugwi. I would also like to say hi to my nephew, that is my daughter's son. I would like to say I love him very much.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And I
Thank
would
you so
not
much.
even hurt him.
Okay. Okay. Did you speak about the family week?
No.
Did you have visitors during the family week?
No, they didn't come.
They didn't come. So what's your appeal? Visitation is not only during the family week, it's a continued process.
I appeal that
here
they
to our
should
prison.
come and support me. I need a lot of support from them.
Okay.
I also need to talk to some of the family members. Of course, they came last year and they promised to come, but because of perhaps some hardships they are facing outside there, they didn't manage to come. So I appeal that they should make sure that they come.
What is it like, Elvis, if you don't have visitors coming, especially on this special day?
Well, it's so painful, so painful, especially when I look at my situation. Yeah, but I'm not a failure out there, but I'm sure these people were affected somehow, because most of them live in Gweru, which is about $1. That is from Gweru to Wow. So it shows that, well, they are affected somehow, somewhere.
All right. Okay.
So I need their forgiveness.
and they should come and
They should
visit
come and
you.
see me.
All right. Thank you so much for having the opportunity to speak with us. Any words of wisdom as a teacher? This is a nation, and teachers are the ones that build the world. As we finish this program,
Okay, I would like to say, as inmates, we should listen to the advice we are given by our officers.
okay.
Because wisdom comes from those people who love us. They always support us. That is physically, mentally, and spiritually.
Thank you so much. They support them physically, mentally, and spiritual in order to build a total human being. Those are the words of wisdom coming from Elvis Shumba, 57 years old, is a teacher by profession, and he is in here because of an assault which happened between him and one of his relatives. It was given 14 years, and we want to take this opportunity to thank him, to have a conversation with him, and to open up. We will continue to learn a lot from this interview. We are continuing with this program every week in, week out, every month. This program, Home Away from Home, where we visit various prisons to see the stages that have gone in anyone's life who has been incarcerated, especially the positive ones, through the rehabilitation programs that they are given in the prisons, through the Zimbabwe Prisons and Correctional Service. My name is Silvester. On behalf of Tarumbizwa Rudenya, I would like to say bye-bye for now.